Hello everyone and welcome to this walkthrough of the DORIS service from Swedish National Data Service. My name is David Rayner. I'm a researcher at the Department of Earth Science at the University of Gothenburg. And to help us through the process today, I'm lucky enough to have online Jeremy Azzopardi from the Swedish National Data Service. Jeremy, can you introduce yourself and tell us what this DORIS service is that we will be using today?
Thanks, Dave. Yeah, I'm Jeremy Azzopardi. I am a research data advisor at the Swedish National Data Service. And DORIS is S&D's new online tool for disseminating research data.
Okay. So the data we're going to be sharing today is the meteorological data that was used for this research paper is physiological equivalent temperature, a superior screening tool for heat stress. And to start the process, I've got my data fairly organized, I hope, but we'll see how that goes as we get through the day. We go to the S&D homepage. And how do I log in, Jeremy?
Right. You log in by clicking, well, you could perhaps switch to the English version of the
That's a good
page
idea, actually.
to make it
Yes,
easier for yourself.
agreed.
And on the right, in the light blue box, you'll see a login sign. Yep, there it is.
There we go.
And now
Now,
you can just use your university login to
okay.
access the
And
system.
what's the advantage of doing that rather than like logging with a Google or with a Facebook?
Well, you don't have to create a new account. It's a bit safer, I would guess, as well.
Okay. But
Just
it
don't have
also
to
goes
remember any passwords.
if I log in here, does it go automatically? Is the data automatically connected to our data management group at
That's right.
DORIS?
Yes. The data that you upload is linked to your university, so this way you'll be able to access your data and communicate with your data access unit at your university.
All right, so we've gone back to Swedish, but we'll take it to English again. My pages, and here we want to go to DORIS. Maybe we should have done the training. I should have done the training first, but hey.
Better this way.
Yeah, we could do it this way. I'm in researcher mode. I have one data description here. And now I'm going to click to do another one. All right, I'll move this one back over here. So now we got to the start of the process of putting in a new data description. And the first thing I'm faced with is a title in English and in Swedish. A descriptive, preferably unique title for the data description. So what do I give here? Do I just give the name of my article or?
Yeah, at this level you could give the name of your article unless you have some very specific title for your data.
Okay.
That
Or maybe I'll take something similar but not quite so long. Where we go? Didn't go there. Title in English. Gothenburg from the wet bulb globe temperature index data from the Gothenburg half marathon. Right.
sounds very good. Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm actually going to have to pause the recording so I can work out how to translate this to Swedish. Back in a second. Okay, so we came to fysiologisk ekvivalent temperatur och värmeindex från Göteborgsvarvet. We looked up the Google Translate of wet bulb globe temperature, which was våt glödlamps temperatur, but which we thought was rather funny, but I think värmeindex is maybe the more recognized term. Okay, so now we've done with our titles, we go through and we have to choose access to data through S&D or external actor and level of accessibility. So I chose access to data through S&D. When would you choose this other option here?
Yeah, that would be when you will not be uploading your data via DORIS, but rather have uploaded your data somewhere else and have a persistent identifier for it.
Okay, so use Figshare or something like that.
Exactly.
And then we have level of accessibility. I think these can be freely accessible. It's just meteorological data. It's not anything sensitive.
Yeah.
And then we come down to research area profile. I guess. And what does changing the profile do?
Well, one can say that S&D uses what we call a metadata profile, that is a set of fields to describe research data. Now, depending on your research area or your research topic, there might be some fields which are more or less useful for you. So we adapt the list of fields we use depending on the area.
Okay, so I think meteorological data will fit in. Earth and environmental sciences there. And then the research principle, the organisation where the research was conducted, has the utmost responsibility. That's us. So if I can find...
You can always start writing Gothenburg.
Okay. I could have done that. That would have been much quicker. All right. Save and continue.